social media. Yo-Yo Vanessa's been checking out the comments, the questions.
Olayemi Abimbola on YouTube. How long does it take to get your work permit after completing my biometrics since 6 months ago for an asylum case?
It should have happened. You should have it. They're supposed to issue you a work permit. Actually, the laws changed 1 year from the time that you filed your asylum. So 1 year and a couple weeks after you filed for asylum, that's when you get your work permit.
Okay, Sunnyball45 on Instagram. I applied for VAWA and got a prima facie letter after 4 weeks. Does this mean USCIS believes I proved the 4 elements of VAWA? 1, bona fide marriage. 2, resided with my wife. 3, good moral character. And 4, legit abuse.
No, it just means that they reviewed your application on a cursory basis, and it seems that you submitted evidence of all 4. Whether you proved it or not, that's down the line.
Purple World on YouTube. How long will it take the USCIS to approve an I-824 for my kids who are currently in Jamaica?
At least a year, unfortunately.
Onyemi Priscilla on YouTube. I was asked to leave the U.S. I'm still living here with fear of going back to my country. What can I do to get things right at this point?
Who asked you to leave?
Just says I was asked to leave.
It depends on who asked you to leave. Like if your neighbor asked you to leave, that's different than if an immigration officer asked you to leave, which is different than if you've been ordered deported.
Green21778 on YouTube. I am on an F1 visa student and in the F2B category as of August 2016. Can I apply for an AOS when my date becomes current? Does AOS go to NVC or USCIS? Should I apply for OPT and then AOS? Does OPT contradict AOS?
OPT doesn't contradict AOS, but if you're in legal status on a student visa and the F2B category and your priority date's current, just file an adjustment.
Abdullah Sabri on YouTube. Can you please explain what the 120-day rule is in regard to an N400 interview?
After you go for your interview, they have 120 days to give you a decision. After 120 days, they're violating your rights. At that point, you have 2 choices. Let them violate your rights until they decide to make a decision, or you can file what's called a de novo review, take the case out of the hands of an immigration officer and ask a federal judge to intervene and make a decision on your citizenship. 2 more.
Jay Anderson on Facebook. It's been 1.5 years since I filed for VAWA and I received an EAD after 4 months. Is it normal to not get a prima facie determination?
It's normal if you didn't prove your case.
Okay, last one, Sasha Ford, Facebook. I've been married for 4 years to my husband and we have been filing taxes together for 4 years now. If I got my permanent residency in June 2019, am I eligible to apply for my citizenship now?
June 2019, married to a U.S. citizen, that means it's going to be April 2022. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.